Why hello there. Check out that one piece of randomly really tall bamboo over there. Welcome back to Cave Colonization, episode 73. Alright, because this is like the first episode that has the minecart track in it, I'm gonna show off the minecart track. So I said last time I'd have to expand the station, and I have done that now, so now there's two side-by-side minecart tracks. This one is the one I just came down, so this is the one that goes down to the 4th floor, so now we get to ride it. And it goes through this very awesome tunnel. Yay, it's so cool and awesome and tunnely. Wow. And it takes us right to the station, because of course it does. That's what it was made for. Also, the start code button is kind of hard to see. I've also put in the sign to match the date as the one up there. Alright, we are right here today next to this lava pit, and I hope that's not going to be an issue because I kind of don't want this building to catch on fire. Yeah, let's start. I just need to find, yeah, here we go, whatever one has like the actual building blocks in it. Alright, so this is going to be the first build on the 4th floor. That's not the train station, and that's kind of exciting. This is going to be kind of a bigger building than what I usually build, and I think that's going to be kind of a theme moving forward because I do have my feather falling boots on, yes. There are only feather falling 3, I should probably like look into that. But there's a lot of space down here, and I have noticed that I've been building very like similar builds the past, I don't know, like 20 episodes or so. They're all kind of like the same exterior wise, and I think that's okay. I don't really care too much about I don't really care too much about the exterior, but I do want to do some more like interesting shapes, and if possible, allow myself the opportunity to do more interesting exteriors than what I currently do. Is that gonna get pushed into lava? Doesn't look like it. Okay, he's gone. Cool, alright, anyway. Something that's really annoying is the amount of slimes down here, so I'm gonna have to like call the exterminator because there's way too many slimes. But anyway, something just died. Was it that slime that was right there? Wow, slimes are really not intelligent, are they? Not intelligent, but highly annoying, so that's unfortunate. That's kind of like me, actually. I think I just accidentally described myself. Okay, you know what? Just gonna ignore I said that. I am incredibly intelligent. What are you talking about? There was a lava pit right here, but I like filled it entirely. I was messing around down here looking for a place to build, and I was just jumping around not really paying any attention, and I fell into like a lava pit over there. So I'm gonna need to safetyify this floor because currently it is not like the safest place to be. There's lava pits in places, and that's not really safe, you know, because if you fall into lava, typically you die. Now I was wearing my diamond armor, so I did not decease, but not everybody has prot 4 diamond armor, so if those people who don't have it fall into lava, they will be toast. They will be burned. They will be put into hot water kind of substance that flows slower than normal water. I'm aware I'm saying nothing. Like I am 100% aware, but I keep going anyway. Alright, I think I had enough cyan terracotta. That's good because how much extra did I pack? Another stack, and I had some spare just in case. Alright, I'm gonna mine out the floor. Now I should probably, you know what? Maybe I'll build the roof first. No, because there's like a 2nd floor, so I can't really do that quite yet. I should probably put the 2nd floor in before I do the floor, but oh well. Now, something I guess I should mention. Remember how I said last time that, well, 2 times ago, that I was gonna mine out all the ores in this floor? Well, I didn't. I still haven't, actually. And the reason for that is because, hey, that's the 1st floor right there, that glass. That's cool. But senior project, I was taking that in the summer 6-week section, and we kind of had too much to do during the last week, so I was kind of working on that non-stop this past week. Now the section is over. I don't have my final grades in yet, but the section is over. The ladder goes, I'm gonna guess here, but I'm probably wrong. But for now, let's see if I'm right. I think I'm 1 block too far this way, actually. And we can come up here. I was doing that, and it took kind of way longer. It was way more work for the past week than I really wanted it to be. I guess I didn't manage my time all that well, but it came down to the wire. Like I was submitting everything like less than an hour before the deadline at 11:59, and like I had a lot of long days. I can't see Jack. Let me light up so now I can see Jack. Cool. Hi, Jack. No, not like stealing something. I'm just saying hi to, you know, Jack. You know? Anyway, it came down closer than I would have liked. to get everything done and working decently enough before handing it in, I had to pretty much grind the last couple weeks. So I played like literally no games this past week since pretty much Sunday. So I did not get to mine out the ores yet, but I'm getting there. I'm not too sure where the windows go here. Let me actually like pull out my screenshots because I've been operating mostly without them so far. Okay, so there's a double door here, then a window here, and a window here. Cool. Yeah, basically it just took up like all of my time because I had more work than I anticipated. And of course it's always like, you know, you plan extra time for all these things, but then it just ends up being so many small things that don't necessarily take long, but the time they take does really add up. I think with that and the death of this glow squid over here, it is time to build the roof. So I will do that now. All right, I think that's the roof done. I see there's a little bit of cyan terracotta missing right here, but I guess work on the interior now a little bit. So I'm hearing mobs. I wonder if there's anything that has spawned upstairs. It doesn't look like it, so that's good. I'm gonna start with the downstairs first. I guess I should probably explain a little bit about what this build is, and this is going to be like a banner shop kind of thing. Oh, I did put the ladder in the right place. Let's go. Wait, did I? Actually, hold up. No, I didn't. There actually is one block next to... Oh, this is a little bit awkward. That's also the wrong block. I can't pick up the birch planks. Okay, let's pick up the ladders and put those down first. Then the birch planks, then we can pick the spruce planks back up. And we can put down some doors so we don't get ambushed, because I do hear mobs about, and that's not exactly good. If you remember the first floor, there was that tiny little textile shop thing that never actually got a name, all the way like in the back corner. So this is kind of going to be like a banner shop, because that one is not really like good to encompass the... Where's my other... Oh, I'm looking for like another pink shulker box, but I don't have another pink shulker box. That was not good enough to really represent the textile industry as a whole. So I decided to build a bigger kind of banner shop that actually has room for, you know, stuff. Okay, so we got this orange banner, this light blue banner, which is supposed to have a white base, so it just looks bad because I did it wrong, and then a classic Celadome banner. And then right next to here, we do have a flowering azalea. And so we got some banners for sale, some patterned banners, I should say. Then over here, we have a white banner, a light blue banner, an orange banner, and a magenta banner. And I love to tell you that I just remembered that order, but I did not. I was looking at my screenshots the whole time. Something I did notice about my interior for this build is that there's a surprisingly little amount of corner bushes, and I don't really know how to feel about that. I only managed to get 2 in, so if you're like not a fan of the corner bushes, then you're also probably not a fan of me, so I don't know why you're watching this video. But if you're not a fan of corner bushes, I guess this is a W episode for you, because there's only 2. But we kind of got some wool for sale, got some banners, we got something that goes here that I can't see in the screenshot. Okay, it looks like it's just 3 orange candles, and we can light those guys. I don't really have to worry about setting this place on fire because at least the walls aren't made of wood, but, you know, the floor, this corner bush, and the ceiling are, so I guess I should probably be mindful of where I'm right-clicking the flint and steel so I don't entirely set this building on fire. And there's just this one random magenta candle that goes here for some reason. I don't know why, but it just does. That was a pretty fast downstairs. I wonder if I missed something. Probably, but I'll head upstairs for now. Yeah, this build kind of is a better banner store, and it's more like a banner shop because the other one was more just like it had some wool in it. That was kind of the extent of its products. So this one actually sells banners and banner patterns and pre-patterned banners. So you don't even have to customize them yourself. They just sell, you know, pre-made ones. Isn't that awesome? Non-IKEA banners, because there is no assembly required. All right, and we can build the interior of this. I do have one more door. I guess we can build this little small section here. We got another small corner bush and another loom. Originally this was 2 looms, but then I realized that I hadn't placed down enough corner bushes, so I just decided to add another one in there. And I'm gonna have to look through my shoulder boxes again to find the wool, because even though they do sell banners, banners are still, okay, that one's just completely empty. Banners are still made out of wool, so they do still need to keep a supply of wool on hand. And currently there isn't one, but in the future, like when I'm almost done the floor, like adding extra bits, or maybe even just like immediately after this episode is over and I feel like doing it, I might add like a sheep pen so they can have some sheep. But we got a magenta bed, chest, some magenta carpet, I guess it goes like that. No, one of them doesn't go here, it goes there, because now I don't have anywhere to put my shulker box down, so bad. I don't want the pink one, I want this orange one, because that has stuff in it that I actually need. Let's put these trapdoors, because of course we have a shelf. I don't really know if this is a Charizard shelf. I mean, it kind of is, but I don't really know if it qualifies because it's kind of in reach, and Charizard shelves usually are just randomly on the wall and there's like nowhere to get to them. They exist purely for decoration. How many different paintings are there of the 2x2? And how come I haven't gotten the one that I want? There's like 5, and I think I've not rolled the only one I actually want. Yeah. Hello? Oh my god, that was it. Please, 2 in a row. Yes! Oh, thank god. Bruh, what? So, I'm gonna need to break this so I can get up and actually see this shelf. So, we got a couple of things on it. Firstly, we'll put down like a light source because I can't see, and I think a light source goes right there. And here's where these fences go all the way up. Yeah, and then I think I miscounted the amount of barrels I would need because I need one, and I don't have one on hand, so I just have to craft one. Well, that sucks. Thankfully, I have slabs here, so I'll just borrow 2. Good thing barrels can be made out of any type of wood. So we craft a barrel and then craft these into sticks, and hopefully I don't need 2 spruce planks later down the line. Oh, I already had 2, so I might have been wiser to just leave them, but I'm not wise. But we got a lantern hanging from the bottom of this one, which I can't reach, but I put the barrel in and then put this tower in there. And then I think that's everything for that shelf. It's actually an empty block, which is interesting because usually I don't leave empty blocks. I usually just fill it up with everything. But up here we got a pink tulip since there's no magenta tulip, and some more candles. And where can I put this? I mean, I don't know why I said I couldn't place my shulker boxes down because you kind of can just place them down on carpet. They just float. I think that's me miscounting the amount of flower pots I would need because I do need one more. But we can come out to the balcony, and the balcony can balcon, I guess. That's what they do. Now I just have to play guess which shulker box the crap you need is in. And it looks like I actually managed to get it right for once. Did I seriously? Wait, hang on. Yeah, okay, I actually need the fences more so than anything else. So I can build, not there, but here. Like that. Not like that. We got 2 grass blocks here, and then these have trapdoors around them. Wait a second. There should be 2 blocks in between this. Oh wait, okay, I was gonna say, did I build this entire building 1 block too small? But no, these doors are just too far over. So we can mine our grass block back up, and this is just a mess. There's just stuff lying around. I'm trying to get rid of some stuff, but why do I have a painting on me? Oh, the shulker box just broke my painting. That is indeed one of the bruh moments of all time. So on this one goes a poppy, and then on this one goes this mangrove propagule. I guess I can try and put my painting back down. Let's see. Will we have any sort of luck? Well, that's in the wrong spot. It looks like the answer is no. Alright, well that took several decades, but we finally got the painting we want back. And then there's a moss carpet that goes... No, it goes here because there should be 2 flower pots here. One that has this white tulip and then another that has a pink tulip. I don't think I actually carry any extra flower pots or clay around on me, so I can't make one, which is unfortunate. I should probably look into doing that. Let's add some supports to the balcony overhang, I guess, and then add some lanterns. One goes here, I think, like that, and I think the last lantern goes outside the front door, and I think that's everything for the interior except for this one orange tulip. So then we can do the exterior, and on here we get some trapdoors that go like this and more of that, and then fence gates. Yeah, I think that's everything for this area, and now we can go back downstairs, and I think that's the interior entirely done, which means it's time. I can't tell if it's thundering outside or if that's just like a truck or construction work or something, but we can do the exterior decoration now, so that's nice. I'm just putting in the windows real quick. I just ran a very long way around, and it would have been faster to just go inside and put the windows down from the inside because they're more easily accessible from there. This one, again, has a really bland DB Productions exterior. I mean, like I said, like I kind of want to do more interesting exteriors, but at the same time, I don't really care all that much about exterior decoration, to be completely honest. It does mean that I can't clickbait my impressive exterior decoration. Most of what happens in this series is like interior oriented, not like exterior oriented, so I don't really care about not having like a really fancy exterior. That being said, I do want to try and inject some creativity into my another slime into my exteriors because I don't think they should all be exactly the same, but I kind of came up with this build yesterday, and today's actually Monday when I'm recording this, which means I have even less time to to edit this video. So I was really lazy and tired on Sunday and opted not to record it for some reason. I don't remember exactly where I was going with this thought, but I think I was gonna say like I didn't have really too much time to come up with a unique exterior design. I just had to come up with a design and then just kind of roll with that. I'll do side by side. I mean, literally they are exactly the same. The only difference on the bottom than the top is that the top doesn't have like slabs across there, but the bottom does. Wow. What an amazing jump. And I don't have to worry about doing the very top because as you can see, it's entirely filled in. But this is basically what the exterior decoration looks like. Okay, now there is something that I have to do here. So if I mine and then place down bushes and then the fences, then right here, I can make a new pillar here. And then once again, exactly the same exterior decoration style. Usually I think when there's not a window, I put the trapdoors in the middle, but this time they remain on the outside. So that really doesn't matter, but hey, random fun fact of the day, I guess. I'm trying to do this relatively quickly. It's really not interesting. That one's in the wrong spot. But you know what is interesting? The amount of slimes down here. And I'm not happy about that amount of slimes because basically any amount greater than 0 is too many slimes. Okay, that is definitely thunder. I didn't know it was gonna rain today, and I hope nothing attacks me because I don't have my weapon ready. I guess going back to what I said way back when I was doing the town hall and I was doing exterior decoration with that, a netherite axe is as good as any weapon. It just doesn't have knockback on it, so if a creeper attacks me, I think my build might take some damage, and that would be a little bit unfortunate. I do have to keep an eye out so I don't get ambushed. I have 4 more. Where did I go? I think I just forgot to do them up here. Yeah, it looks like I am right. So we'll finish off the last exterior decoration. There we go. And it's a little bit dark. I should probably get some lanterns up in there, but now I can put my sword back in my hotbar, my bow, and my melons, and kill this small green thing. Yeah, that's what I thought. And there's no one over there. Brilliant. So that is the first build of the 4th floor. And we've already got some metropolis going up here. We've got a building and another building. Boy oh boy, isn't that exciting. But I think that's everything for this build. I don't have a name for it yet, but I'll come up with something, I guess, between episodes, and that will go right here on the sign. That's going to be it for this episode. It is a little bit dangerous taking my armor off down here when there are green jumpies everywhere, but stay over there, you punk. But yeah, I think this is going to be the end of this episode here. I should probably get to editing this, but thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next video, where we will build I don't know what and I don't know where. So, goodbye.